everybody. This is Phaedra at the Boutique and Brainstorming Bonanza. And I am here with Jake Becker of WatchCount.com. And Jake has a very interesting service. What exactly is it that you offer, Jake?
WatchCount.com is a collection of small, most watched seller and buyer tools. So buyers can come onto the site and look up the most watched items on eBay and see how many watchers those items have accumulated. Normally you can't see how many watchers items have. eBay keeps that secret, but we're allowed to show that to you. And then sellers use our widgets to help them with their selling activities, watch count related as well. So a seller can show the world how many watchers that item has. It's basically a counter, just like eBay's counter, but instead of being how many hits or viewers just happen to come by that listing, WatchCount's widget will show you how many actual watchers, how many people, buyers and sellers, have actually clicked on the watch this item link.
So let's drill that down a little bit. So if I can see how many watches are on an item, let's say I'm a buyer, what does that drive? What does that do for me?
It's a matter of like social proof, and what that means is that a large number of watchers on an item suggests that the item is very valuable. There are a lot of people that are interested in that item. They may not buy, they may actually be competitors, but all collected together, it shows that there's a lot of interest in the item.
So if I'm interested in actually buying this item, and I see that there are a ton of watches on this item, it might spur me to take a little bit of action and watch a little closer instead of letting my watched item expire, which a lot of eBay sellers deal with. We have tons of watches on an item, and then it ends without a buyer. So this could, in fact, drive that buy and make that person a little bit more pushed to push that bid or that buy now button.
Exactly.
Is that the logic behind this?
Indeed. And another thing that could happen is the buyer, or prospective buyer, the shopper, might click on a link which says, I want to watch this item too. I want to be another person. And so that increases the total watch count, which can, again, sort of have like a little snowball effect and increase the number of watchers, make it more appealing. And hopefully as a seller, you end up with a sale with a higher bid.
Now for the big question. The question every seller asks, how much does it cost?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the widget's free.
Oh my goodness.
So, you won't have to deal with another bill, you won't have to deal with PayPal. It's just a little snippet, a copy and paste snippet of HTML. Just come right to our site, WatchCount.com. You'll see the button you click on to go to the widget page, and then you just copy and paste that into your listing. And we have sellers that do that for certain listings. We also have sellers that just take the snippet and you can just do this. You can drop it right into your template and show the widget for all your items. In fact, you can even make a little tweak. You just change there's a little number 0 in there. You change that to a higher number like 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the minimum watch count for the widget to show. So if you put it in your template, the items that only get 1 or 2 watchers, well, the widget won't show. It'll hide. You'll be embarrassed by your item that has 1 watcher. And then when it hits your minimum, say 5,
I'll be right here.
Then you can be showing off the watch count.
So we can cheat, in other words. We got the cheat code, and you heard it here first.
Yeah, well, you can't fake the watchers.
No,
I mean, it is the real number of watchers. But you can hide it.
You can hide it until you get that number that could actually do you some good.
Exactly.
Right. Excellent. And you heard it here first. We're here with Jake Becker. Yeah, everyone knows how horrible with names I am, of WatchCount.com. So if you're an eBay seller, and I think this is definitely geared towards these smaller peer-to-peer sellers, then this might be something you'd be interested in. And remember, you heard it here first. Thanks. To find out more about Jake and his service, Watch.com, visit The Savvy Seller on TalkShoe. She will be interviewing Jake, and the podcast is always there, ready for your download. Again, that's The Savvy Seller on TalkShoe.